Hi guys, what's up? Kids with Kicks here and welcome back to another episode of this My Player Career Mode. Now, on the January transfer deadline day, we made the move to Aberdeen from Accrington, of course, and we're now on the 4th of March, as you can see, and we are yet to be selected for a single game as yet. But the move was too good to turn down when you're in the 4th tier of English football. So we made the switch. Although it's not good for our career not to be selected, we are happy to be here. And all we can do is hope that when we get the opportunity, we grab it with both hands. But as you can see, we just drew 1-1 away at Ross County. We're currently second in the table, challenging Celtic for that top spot. So the chance of some European football, I think this is slightly harsh. Of course, we haven't played, so how are we supposed to hit our objectives? But never mind, that's how we're going to be judged. We're just going to sit here, be patient, and wait for an opportunity. So they want an average minimum match rating of 9. So the expectations not exactly low for us being a fringe player. They want 2 goals from these 4 games, a shot conversion rate of 24%, and they want at least 1 assist. Well, to do that, of course, we have to be selected. So we'll see what happens. We're at home to St Johnstone, and we have been selected, and we will be making our debut for Aberdeen in this game. So hopefully we can grab it with both hands. It's like twins there, look. Hopefully we can grab it with both hands. Again, we are going to be playing as a lone striker in a similar way we did when we were at Accrington in a 4-4-1-1 formation. Let's jump in and see if we can make something happen. St Johnstone coming forward here. They've got some space down the right-hand side. It's a good run from Swanson. He puts the cross in. There's the header from Davidson, but it goes just over the bar. Nearly a disastrous start. So we're going to make a run down the right-hand channel here. The ball comes towards us. We've got a lot to do to get that minimum match rating of 9, but we'll see if we can make something happen here. We cut inside, and we score with the first opportunity we are given 9 minutes into our debut. We have put Aberdeen 1-0 up here, and we take the lead. That is a beautiful, beautiful goal. I thought we'd overrun it. I was caught in 2 minds, really, whether to square it to a teammate and go for an assist or cut back on our left. We get a little bit fortunate. It does actually come off the arm of the defender, but it stays at our feet, and we rifle the ball into the near post. So far, pretty much perfect.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Oh, can we nip in there? We have done. Can we finish and make it 2? Oh, it's awful finish. We read the pass across goal really, really well. We nipped in, but surely you've got to make that 2-0. That was an awful finish. We've still got the ball, though. Got another chance to score here. What a save. What a save from the goalkeeper. But I am so disappointed that we didn't take at least one of those chances. Unbelievable. The first miss was horrific. We just tried to finesse it on our left, but absolutely no power on the effort whatsoever. But we've got a corner. Hopefully we can make something happen from this. The corner comes in, but the keeper claims it, and the danger has passed. No chance of winning that at all, but the danger is not cleared for St Johnstone yet. We'll play a nice 1-2 with McLean. Try and find some space for the shot. It's very crowded here on the edge of the area. We've turned our man. Surely that's a 3 kick. Absolutely. It's just come straight through the back of us. He did get the ball, but he got the man first. Now, are we going to be on free kick duty here? No, it's going to be McGinn. See if we can follow this up or deflect it. It's a great free kick. And we are 2-0 up. That is a beauty. Not quite sure what the keeper was doing, but Aberdeen 2, St Johnstone 0. And surely we're heading towards 3 points now. We'll do the brick drop as a celebration right in front of McGinn. But let's have a look at that free kick. That was nice. We run directly at the keeper. Not sure if that put him off. No, we're not close enough to put him off at all. That is just a good free kick. Keeper may have been unsighted or put off by the defender. That is awful goalkeeping. It's not exactly in the corner, but we don't care. We'll take it. Aberdeen 2, St Johnstone 0. St Johnstone coming forward, and here's McFadden. Plays a nice touch into Brown, who plays it back to Caddis. Looking for the 1-2, looking for the return. He's not going to get it. He might do now, but the interception is there. And we look to launch a counter-attack. Here's Paulie. I'm going to call for it over the top. Have we got the pace to get on the end of it? It looks as though we have. Can we make it 2-0 to Aberdeen? 3-0 rather. Yes, we can. We get our second goal. It is very fortunate in the way that the ball fell back to us. But it's Aberdeen 3, St Johnstone 0. It's our second of the game, and the debut is going pretty much to perfection. Look at that. It's actually come off our shin, the rebound, as we've rushed the shot. Trying to make sure we steer it in before the keeper and the defender get back to clear it. We've managed to do so. Aberdeen 3, St Johnstone 0, and the fans go crazy.
The wide man to make some progress here.
St Johnstone coming forward. Here's Swanson. He's now moved onto that left-hand side, trying to make something happen. He shoots. It goes through the legs of Brown. Fortunately comes off his heel, I think, and goes out for a corner. Very fortunate save. No, he closed his legs just in time, and the ball goes out for a corner. A fortunate but very, very good reaction save. Danger's not cleared yet, though. We've got some defending to do. Don't let St Johnstone back into this game. There's the header from O'Halloran. Very little support up with him. He's going down that channel. He finds Swanson, who's moved back down to that right-hand side. He plays it back to Caddis. They've only got one man in the box. Can they pick him out? Yes, they can. And it's a really, really good header from McFadden. It's Aberdeen 3, St Johnstone 1. They get themselves a goal. Surely no more than a consolation with just 12 minutes to go. Defensively, an awful goal to concede. He was the only man in the box that we had to worry about, but nobody picked him up. As you can see, he had a lot of space. And the other player nearest to the ball happened to be a St Johnstone player. They were far more determined to win that header than we were, and they made us pay. But really, really good finish from McFadden.
It's a goal for the home team. 10 minutes.
We make the run. Can we turn onto our right foot? What a turn! Chance of a hat-trick here on our debut! Oh, I thought we had it. A little bit more composure there and we would have had it. It was a fantastic ball to us. A great turn. We did the hard bit. Should have probably finessed that into the far corner. Instead, we went for power and it hit the side netting. But we actually want that hat-trick. We might have a chance to get it here if we can outmuscle the defender, which we have done. We want a hat-trick. Do we go for the hat-trick or do we tee up a teammate? I'm going to tee up a teammate. Oh my word. I am furious. We had the chance there to seal a hat-trick on our debut. We went for what was surely going to be an assist to hit that objective, and Flood has just rolled the ball wide, and I am absolutely livid with him. Absolutely livid. I should have just shot and gone for the hat-trick. Certainly will not be doing that again. Surely now, just seconds remaining. St Johnstone coming forward, looking for another goal, just to make the scoreline a little bit more bearable for them. They've smashed the ball into the area. They get another header in, and Brown tips it over the bar. We really, really are struggling to deal with them when they cross the ball into the area and put us under pressure. They've got a corner here, just seconds remain. I thought the keeper might go up, which would give us the chance for a hat-trick. It hasn't happened. Brown gathers the ball, and a full-time whistle goes. Almost a perfect debut. The only frustrating thing is that we squared the ball when we should have gone for a hat-trick, but you can see how delighted we are with that. We wondered how we would cope with the step up at this level, and well, if that was anything to go by, we're going to cope very, very well indeed. Just fine. Aberdeen 3, St Johnstone 1. 2 goals for us on our debut, and I think we got a rating of above 9, which when we saw the objectives, we were fuming that they set the expectations so high, but confirmation of it there, 9.5. 100% pass completion, 2 goals as well. Can't really ask for much more than that. So hopefully, after that debut, we're going to be selected again. Sales of shirts with kids on there have...
St Johnstone.
The news item there saying that sales of shirt with kids on the back are flying out of the shops, but after that incredible debut, we've been dropped for the away game against Dundee United. So I'm not quite sure what's going on, whether they're going to do it just on rotation or what. I've got no idea, but we're going to sim this one. Hopefully we can pick up the result. It is obviously a team game, not about the individual. We've picked up a 2-0 win, so keep the pressure on Celtic. I am actually going to have a quick look at the league table to see where we are. Yes, we are 1 point behind Celtic. Not many games remaining at all. Hopefully we can get back out there on the pitch and help make the difference as we look to close in on that SPL title. It would be incredible to pick up some silverware in our first season as a professional footballer, but we're going to bide our time here with the international break.
In South County with 31.
And as you can see, it's almost game day. We're playing Hamilton at home, and we are back in the starting 11. So manager's still not sure what he's doing, whether he's alternating us and Rooney, just depending on who's fresher or who played the last game. But we have got to take that doubt away from his mind by performing well again. Hopefully we can do that. Well, we've nipped in there to win possession back. Bearing down on goal. Have we got the pace to get away from the defender? No, we haven't. He brings us down. Claims for a penalty. Waved away by the referee. I thought that may be given. Here we pick up possession. Just over half hour gone. Absolutely nothing has happened in this game so far, but we're looking to make something happen here. Cut inside. Back onto our right foot. Whack. Very fortunate. McGovern gets a strong hand on it, but he couldn't keep it out. And in our second game for Aberdeen, we score our 3rd goal. And our transition and our settling in period appears to be done. Maybe that's why the manager didn't select us for the first few weeks, just to let us get used to the idea and the fact that we were going to be playing in the SPL. But it seems to have paid off. Whatever the method behind it was, we've cut inside. 35 minutes in, nothing at all has happened in this game, but we get the breakthrough out of nothing. Good strength and pace to get away from the defender, and we just put our foot through the ball, and the power was too much for McGovern. Aberdeen 1, Hamilton 0. We touch that round the corner, look to play a 1-2. We've continued our run. We're going to get it back. The first touch was good, takes it away from the defender. What can we do here? I'm going to keep running inside. They back away. We're going to get a shot at goal. It wasn't a particularly good one, but it was heading into that bottom corner, and McGovern's made the save. Still 1-0.
So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes.
But the half-time whistle goes and spares our blushes a little bit, but should have made something better of that attack. But so far we have scored the only goal of the game. Half-time, Aberdeen 1, Hamilton 0. Wasn't the most eventful first half at all. But we just made sure we've done our bit, we've done what's been asked of us, and we've got the goal that we needed.
Widen the game here and they've got
Good pressure from us. They've got nowhere to go, but they have worked it back inside. Here's Crawford. Finds McKinnon. Inside to Redmond. He plays it through to Hasselbank. Langfield is alert, off his line very, very quickly and gathers up the loose ball. Hamilton still dominating possession. Here's Gordon. Touches it inside to McKinnon. Sumsky plays it over the top. That's a clever ball. Redmond headers it back. Surely a penalty. Referee waves away the protest. That was a dangerous challenge, and we were fortunate to get away with that, I think. We've found a lot of space down this right-hand side if they can pick us out, which they have done. We've got very, very little support there. I'm going to go wide left. Oh, wow. Catch that, mate. What a stitch-up pass.
Well, that's gone back to him.
Chance here for Hamilton. They've worked the ball well. Here's Scotland. Sumsky back to Scotland. He finds McKinnon. They're really teasing us on the edge of the box here. We've got the ball. Redmond picks it up. Good defending. Just hold our shape, but they are working it round very well. Here's a chance for Sumsky. And they got themselves level. 20 minutes to go. Not the best goalkeeping or defending. They found space far too easily there. And the shot, hard and low, finds its way in past the goalkeeper. And with 20 minutes to go, we've conceded a very disappointing equaliser. But they did work it round very well. Patient build-up. The shot left-footed. But if you ask me, the keeper has got to be doing a lot better with that. He's tried to save it with his feet rather than with his hands. And he's paid the price. Aberdeen 1, Hamilton 1. See if we can nip in there and get the ball. We can't. Ball is lobbed into the box. It's headed away. Can we win that? Yes, we can. We've made a good run. Can they pick us out? They can. Can we? We've got one man to beat. Maybe we can keep going around the outside of him. Try and cut back in on our right foot. Hasn't happened, but can we keep the danger? Keep the attack alive? We have done it. Still nobody forward in support. Trying to cut back. No idea what we're doing really, and the danger has passed. Surely Hamilton aren't going to find a winner here. They're coming forward. They've worked it really well. Here's Canning down the left-hand side. Finds Hendry. We're trying to force them to go backwards. They have done. The final whistle has gone. That is a disappointing result. Aberdeen 1. Hamilton, who were struggling at the other end of the table, who have snatched a point from that game, really. Although for the second half, they were much the better team. We did what was asked of us. We got on the score sheet. That's pretty much all you can do as a striker. We got a rating of just 6.9. So far, far less spectacular performance than that of our debut. And that's probably opened up a bit of a gap now between ourselves and the leaders, Celtic. Right then, so we are going to end this episode with a look at the league table. Celtic, as you can see, they've now opened up a 3-point lead at the top of the table. And their goal difference is far superior. They've scored a lot of goals. 66 goals scored, only 21 conceded. So they are really... They've got an advantage in the goal difference department, but we don't think it will come down to that. Still 12 games left, a lot of points to play for. So I think it is still in our hands. We are still capable of winning the title, and we'll be doing everything in our power to do that. We're just pleased that we've been selected. It looked as though from the first month or so, when we didn't get selected for any football at all, that the move was going to be a bad one. But now we're fairly hopeful, having scored in both the games that we've played, that the move was the right one for our career, and that it can work out well for us. But that's going to bring the episode to a close, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Twitch as well, and Twitter and Instagram. I'll put the links in the description, and we'll see you again in the next episode.